music for one person. Like when you have an audience, you got to make music for you. No, I think Drake is really good at putting his albums together in a way where it speaks to the people who actually buy his shit and actually go to his shows. And also folks who just like to lean in and be entertained from time to time. I think he do some shit for the rappers. I think he do shit for the streets. I think he just well-rounded. He reminds me of Jay-Z. He's the only person that I think compares to Jay-Z in that way. He'll make an album for everyone. He'll make joints for the clubs. He'll make joints for you depressed ass suicidal niggas. He'll make joints for the hood niggas, and he does it very well. So is every record on there? Do I like every record on that motherfucker? No. But it's not for me. But the records that I do like, I like. That Champagne Poetry, that 7 a.m., and what's the other joint? The Champagne Poetry, the 7 a.m., that Poppy's Home. You murdered that shit. You murdered that. And I don't listen to a lot of rap. I don't listen to a lot of rap albums. Not recently. For the past few years, I'm not really searching for, did you hear such and such new album they just put out? Like, nope. It's still big ass artists that I have not listened to their albums. Not because not like a diss. It's just I'd rather listen to these jazz records, you know. So Drake is one of the few artists that rappers, whenever they drop a record, I at least go listen to it. So Drake, K. Dot, A$AP Rock, Homeboy Sandman, MF Doom. You know, it's not a bunch of people that I'm like, oh, such. I'm not listening to every single rap album that comes out. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Not a diss, not as a shot. It's just I don't have the time. But Drake ain't never did nothing to y'all, man. Y'all acting like Drake beat you niggas up. He will make niggas feel broke though. He is really good at making niggas feel real broke. He real petty with the shit. But I love that shit. Like, I like it. It inspires me to be like, yes, I need more cars. Like, nigga, you already got 8 cars. Like, I need 16 now. Like, I need 6. I got to double it up. Drake on here talking that shit, man. I listened to most of it. I honestly didn't listen to the whole CLB. I was kind of skipping through records. Like listen for a little bit, then jump out. Listen to a little bit, then jump out. But I listened to Wayne's verse. Ross verse was dope too. That Obama, and I fuck with Rick Ross. Like I love Rick Ross. I do, man. I like that shit. I like that hood street shit. Like there's a part of me that likes hood street shit, being a hood street nigga. Like sometimes I don't like listening to it all day. I don't like listening to just gratuitous violence, talking about shooting a motherfucker. But, you know, I love little street nigga pop some street shit. I rock with it a little bit. So I love me some Rick Ross. Love his flow. I think he got one of the best flows in the game. I think he has one of the dopest. He can paint a picture. His tone is dope. His voice is dope. His beat selection is immaculate. So, yeah, if you surprised, like, you fuck with Rick Ross? Like, yes, nigga. I fuck with Rick Ross. Yo, I hate you. How you gonna fuck with Rick Ross, man? I fuck with him, man. He on my albums. I got a song with the motherfucker. I fuck with him. And that little Wayne line where he was like, my chains look like a bunch of snakes. Now that's what I call a diamondback. I was like, oh, this little nigga is spitting. It was cool building up, but when he got to that line, I was like, good job, Weezy. That's it, man. I fuck with it. You don't like me because I fuck with it. Fuck you, nigga. Like, you mad when a nigga pull up, bump some music you don't like. Yeah, fuck. If you just don't like Drake, that's your fault. That's your problem. You let that nigga talk you up out your bitch. You let that nigga talk your bitch up out for you. Or got you buying shit you can't afford because you're trying to keep up with this nigga's antics, and now you feel a certain way. I ain't worried about this. You gotta have a certain level of confidence in yourself when you listen to a Drake album, because that nigga will make you feel like everything you doing ain't shit in life, and I think it's a testament to your confidence and your self esteem if you can get out the other side of a Drake album much stronger than you went into it. You feel me? I don't listen to rap. I'm not saying that on some corny shit. I just don't. I've been rapping for 20 years, right? And I mean, it's like, this chef don't like to eat at other niggas' restaurants. Like, nigga, I've been cooking for 35 years. Like, I cook every day. Like, I'm not going to every restaurant that opens and like, yeah, let me see how this nigga's ceviche tastes and then let me get a burrito. Like, I don't eat my shit in my own restaurant, let alone go to every other nigga restaurant. Niggas is wildin'. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Hove was talking to somebody. Like, he was definitely talking. Jay didn't even have no metaphors. He didn't have no punchlines or nothing. He had like one punchline where he did the violins thing. But Jay he just talked to somebody. He just sit up there and was like, hello? Nah, I'm not finna rap to you, nigga. I'm finna talk to you. I like Griselda. I don't really